I'm excited and surprised at the same time. My first experience posting was honestly much more scary than I could have ever imagined. I remember literally after I finally followed the advice of a brother of mine named Vinroy Morrison, who was doing pretty good and on the Instagram platform. He uh as far as like reach and stuff like that, he was just telling me like all you need to do right now is just get started. And he did I don't even know if he knew where I was at, but he was just like more or less repeating similar stuff I've heard before, which is good is better than perfect. Just get started, build consistency. That's the main thing at this stage. And I'm like, man. So um I attempted to do so by, putting like a quote, one liner, uh, overlay over like a moving video or picture. And there was feedback. And I was like, wow. I was genuinely surprised, but at the same, but before it even, and the feedback was another one of my brothers, Alonzo Williams, liking it immediately, and I'm like, gee, like this is at noon, like this isn't at a optimal time, like there was no strategy behind the timing, like, and I immediately like put the phone down and like kind of ran to the room to pray and just connect with my boss because it was just like, whoa. That's how I felt. And I was scared. I was scared of flack and like criticism from family and their friends and or just the public. Like, what are people gonna say? And it was weird because I don't generally care about these things, but all the fear that I didn't even know was there rose up in intense anxiety in my heart at the time. And the only thing I knew to do was to pray, to talk to my boss. And um, it was in that he, in a way, exposed like the spirit that I was walking in without realizing it for a while. I may have called it something else, but in that moment, I knew what it was because I could feel it. And so he, delivered me from that and brought me through that, and like it was Gucci. And so maybe a day or two thereafter was when I like checked back in, and no, it was that night. Went to bed, woke up in the middle of the night, which is kind of normal for me, and started talking to the boss. And he was just like, all right, now that we're connected and I'm with you, you're hearing me, like we're in dialogue, let's check it out. And so um I'm grateful, not so much for the honestly the feedback of man, which is come and which is coming, as I like intend to build repetition and post and stuff, but more so for the just knowledge that my boss is carrying me through, something that's difficult and challenging for me. So with that, um, I hope you can see that whatever I may seem like, this is how I was, and I'm thankful.